Ram Prasad Kaduri perceives his wife Jhansi's extramarital affair and feels broken. Fearing that he would expose her, Jhansi has Ram Prasad arrested on false marital rape charges, tarnishing his reputation. Though he returns home, he is socially boycotted. Being a carpenter, he builds a tree house, and later commits suicide. Krishna Dev, shortly known as KD, is a SP in the homicidal intervention team hit of Andhra Pradesh in Vishakhapatnam, who is accomplished for his presence of mind and quickness in nabbing criminals. He is engaged in a live-in relationship with Arya, an entrepreneur and active member of an association for women's welfare. A woman employed in a bar, Sanjana, is brutally murdered and butchered at her workplace after everyone leaves. Assigned on the case, KD learns from the forensic department that, of the body parts they found at the crime spot apparently of Sanjana, only the head is hers and the other body parts are of 3 other women. Through a bite mark on Sanjana's neck, it is discovered that the murderer has an extra tooth on his incisors. Along with his teammates, Abhilash and Varsha, KD meets Sanjana's roommate Rajitha, who informs them of a pub Sanjana frequented. KD and his team interrogate the staff but to no avail. KD meets Sanjana's parents and through one of her photos with her childhood friends, he realizes that Sanjana had a friend Raghavudu, with an extra tooth on his incisors like that of the murderer. Realizing that he is employed in Vishakhapatnam, KD suspects him of murdering Sanjana and goes to his residence in Visaj, finding the shoes that exactly match with the shoe prints found at the crime scene. Raghavudu claims that he did not murder Sanjana but refuses to divulge where he was when the murder took place. Abhilash learns that the assassination attempt on Vikram Rudraraju was ordered by Vikram's superior Viswanath, who is now dead. Meanwhile, Arya tells KD that she is pregnant with his child, much to the dismay of her mother. Court trials begin against Raghavudu and due to political pressure as the brutality of murder earns great criticism from the public and media, the Home Minister and KD's superior DGP Nageshwar Rao order an encounter to be operated. KD receives a mail from an anonymous source containing a link to a prank YouTube video and is notified that Raghavudu was at Kakinada when Sanjana was killed. He contacts Nageshwar Rao to request him to abort Raghavudu's encounter but Nageshwar Rao refuses to oblige, frightened of the criticism that the police department would receive if everyone comes to know that they have caught the wrong person. To rescue Raghavudu, KD informs a journalist who he has met in his earlier cases of this, seeking help, and sends him a video proving Raghavudu's presence in Kakinada during the murder. The journalist then broadcasts this live, which causes tension among the people and the police. The encounter is aborted, but Raghavudu commits suicide in prison due to disgrace. Varsha informs KD that Raghavudu was with his lover, who is married, in Kakinada during the murder, and to protect her from being humiliated for meeting him, he refused to disclose where he was. Raghavudu's suicide sparks a lot of sarcastic celebrations among the people, who praise the police for the same. KD receives threats from the murderer, whose next targets are Rajitha and Arya, where he provides personal security for Arya without revealing the truth to her while asking Rajitha to move in with her boyfriend Kumar. KD realizes that the pubs allow customers with an invisible mark that can be made visible with UV light on their hand as an entry pass and finds that a similar mark was found on the hand they found with Sanjana's head. KD traces the girl, Tanya, who went missing a few months ago. Arya informs KD that Tanya was also an active member of the Women's Welfare Association. KD learns that the other body part belongs to Pooja, former president of the same Women's Welfare Association whose corpse was found in Hyderabad by Vikram Rudraraju. KD learns from an aged housekeeper that many years ago, the president of the same association, Jhansi, was also brutally murdered. KD and Varsha reach Jhansi's residence and finds that Jhansi and Ramprasad had a son. Later an unknown person sets the house on fire and tries to kill KD, but he survives. Later, KD receives a call from Nageshwar Rao, who fires him and informs that the security given for Arya has been removed. As a result, the murderer abducts Arya. KD and Varsha find that all the victims frequented a dental clinic owned by Rajiv Kumar Kadori, Ramprasad's son, who was depressed as his father committed suicide out of disgrace while his mother had no regret. He targets women from the Women's Association. His mother worked as its president, and judges all women in those associations as ill-intended and wants to kill them, starting with his mother. KD reaches the clinic and realizes that Rajiv is none other than Rajitha's boyfriend Kumar, who captures KD and threatens to kill Arya. In one of his earlier cases, KD judged the criminals as dumb, which made Kumar annoyed, and he decided to challenge KD, but he had taken it personally when KD made him burn the tree house his father had built. He then pulls out his chainsaw. It is then revealed to be the same one he used to torture and kill his victims. When he was close to killing KD, KD then tries to trick Kumar into opening the door of the clinic by laughing sarcastically and then questioning whether he is actually Ram Prasad's biological son. When Kumar finally unlocks the door and leaves it open in a state of denial, KD whistles to his pet, Max. Max attacks and mauls Kumar while KD unties himself and defeats Kumar with Varsha's assistance, injuring him fatally. Rajitha is then revealed to have been threatened by Kumar that he would kill her if she didn't cooperate. Varsha then reveals to have found the location of the dental clinic by using a GPS tracker she planted in KD's car. KD rejects Nageshwara Rao's offer to join back the homicide intervention team, hit Visakhapatnam, and after a few days, files for a transfer to the homicide intervention team, hit in Telangana. He then marries Arya. Arjun Sarkar, KD's replacement, arrives to congratulate the couple. The movie ends with Arjun Sarkar leaving the marriage ceremony, with the third case on the screen, suggesting a third installment to the hit verse.